Is there such a thing as a one-watch collection? If you're watching this video, I shall assume that you're a watch collector, and therefore only toy with the idea of a one-watch collection sometimes. The Sinn 104 is a timeless design, with its lovely angular lugs and perfect case. Could it be a candidate for that mythical one-watch collection, or should it simply be part of any watch collection? Let's find out. Okay, so let's assume that you're considering the Sinn 104. You are watching this after all, and you're now hoping to find further evidence that this is an awesome watch. Don't worry, you're in a safe place here. Today we have the pleasure to show you not one, but two variants of the 104, which happens to be a special edition with a red seconds hand, made only for the US, Japan, and the Australian market. It's impossible to not appreciate the timeless design of the Sinn 104, with its lovely angular lugs and perfect case. The simple fact that it works in both black and white is further evidence of this. The models we have here are the ones with the battens instead of the Arabic numbers. Holding the model in your hand, it's sturdy and solid, but not too heavy. It's a thin watch at only 11.5mm, and it'll fit almost any wrist size perfectly. One thing that sticks out immediately is the bezel. You'll notice some discrete screws, known as a captive bezel. This ensures that the bezel will not get caught and come off should it get caught. It's what we call a countdown bezel, meaning the order of the numbers are reversed from a dive watch, so you can easily time your eggs or your lunch break. What's also interesting is the fact that unlike most bezels, you can turn this left and right, also referred to as bidirectional. It feels extremely satisfying, with very sturdy ball bearings and 60-click increments. This is a bezel you'll play with endlessly, while stuck in a traffic jam or boring meeting. Just ensure you don't accidentally play with it if you are in fact timing your eggs. When it comes to the dial, there's one feature in particular that is immediately noticeable, and that's the syringe hands. The hands are a lovely touch, with their wide base that do not in any way obstruct the bars at the hour increments. The seconds hand is another perfect design, caressing the second markers on the dial. The day-date complication fits with the design. This movement offers that instant mechanical flip at the 12 o'clock mark that you tend to only get on far more expensive watches. Worth noting too, if you are feeling extra exotic, you can elect to have your days in German. The dial has the logo, the word Automatic in a lovely script font, and the Made in Germany at the 6 o'clock position. In my view, this is a classy, well-designed dial with no unnecessary model numbers. It's further proof of a well-designed watch that looks good in both black and white. Turning the watch over, we have a sapphire display caseback, featuring the signature golden rotor with the Sinn logo. At this price point, it's a nice feature to have. The regulated SW2201 has been nicely decorated with blue screws, perhaps just enough flair for your no-nonsense German watch. The rest of the caseback states that this watch is pressure resistant up to 20 bars or 200 meters. The German words such as Edelstahl and antimagnetisch translate to stainless steel and anti-magnetic. On that note, it's probably good to get some reference points. The steel Sinn uses for their entry-level watches is high grade and at 316L, commonly used in the luxury watch industry. Not so commonly seen in the watch industry is the impressive anti-magnetic resistance, therefore allowing the 104 to be certified to the DIN 8309 regulations. The Sinn 104 is one of these watches that look good with any strap combination, but it's worth noting the black leather strap with its red stitching matching the red seconds hand. The H-Link bracelet on this white dial 104 is also a very popular option and integrates perfectly into the case. You can't really go wrong with either option, but if it's too hard to choose, or perhaps you want the leather strap for winter and the bracelet in summer, Weird Time Only offer a band package which includes both. The loom is generously applied, and perhaps more importantly, lasts easily through the night. What is it that makes watch collectors weak at the knees when it comes to Sinn watches? Perhaps what Sinn is best known for is their innovation when it comes to case technology, the sturdy build, and the absolute commitment to perfect legibility. The 104 is perhaps the quintessential Sinn, the must-own model. The fact that it's also one of the most affordable models makes it even more desirable. The syringe hands, the cursive automatic text, even little things such as the satisfying bezel movements just feel right. It would fit any situation, whether dressing up for a business meeting or going for a hike. The special editions we're looking at here makes this watch an even easier decision. You just have to choose black or white. Could the Sinn 104 be that one watch collection? In my opinion, yes. But what is more likely is that the 104 belongs in every watch collection. Let us help you with that. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Time Only, the authorized Sinn dealer.